United 256, wind 0108, where we run right for takeoff. Let's take off 1 right, United 256.
Well, good evening my friends, warm welcome to Bronco Aviation for today's live stream, which is a special one. For the very first time in our history of this channel, we are having a giveaway, my friends. We're gonna give away 2 free airports to a lucky winner. One of these airports is this one we are looking at. It's Aberdeen Airport in Scotland, a small regional airport. The other airport is the very same we are flying to today. It's in Roskilde, Denmark. That airport is even smaller than this one. It's a GA aircraft airport, you would say. But I have seen there are a couple of airliners departing there as well, as well as landing, but it's much smaller than this one. Anyway, the very nice people at Aura Scenery was kind enough to send me 2 airports for you to for me to showcase to you, as well to give away to you guys. I found them very interesting. I never heard about Aura Scenery, to be honest, and quite a good developer, I might say. We're gonna check out this airport. Now you bear in mind, guys, this is not the same app. You cannot compare it to like I builds Doha or Heathrow, which costs like 25 euros or 25 pounds. This is a very reasonable price for this airport. It only costs 8 euros or 8 pounds. Nevertheless, for that price you get a lot, guys. So let's get down, let's get to see the scenery. Also, let me welcome you on board. Happy to see you, Paul Major. Welcome on board. Also me23, welcome on board to the flight in Clifford Landing. So happy to see you, my friend. Me23, we don't need Boeing aircraft today, ain't we? You're gonna see what we're gonna fly. You don't know what we're gonna fly, but I will show you soon enough, my friend. Alright, let's check it out. I'm quite impressed for this price, for this airport. It's impressive, guys. Now, let me just tune in. There we go. So, really nice scenery. It's made for Flight Simulator 2020 initially. It's been ported over to 24, so you can use it both in 2020 and 24. Let's start with the outside of the airport, the sceneries around the airport, which is really, really nice. I really love how this beautiful parking garage looks. Lots of cars, lots of textures, lots of beautiful 3D trees as well. Let's continue down here. We have the entrance, and as I said, guys, you have to know this is not a premium airport to compare with like Heathrow or those from IFLY, but it's also like more than half the price off for this one. It doesn't have the interior. That's empty, but as I said, 8 euros for this airport, it's a bargain, guys. It's really beautiful, and as well as I said, you can win it today. let's check the other surroundings. They have made a couple of hotels as well with the side of the airport. Beautiful Aberdeen, Scotland. Let's get down here. There is like a porter or some. To be honest, I have never been here, never seen this, never flown to this airport before. That's quite nice. Welcoming sign. Yeah, all in all, quite good made. Made, as I said, for Flight Simulator 2024. And the most important thing is you get the feeling like it's a real airport. When you land here, it's a real, you feel like you land at the real airport. It has quite beautiful, beautiful outside textures and hotels and stuff. All right, now to the most important stuff, which I think it's maybe the ground textures, the markings, everything surrounding the airport. There is a helicopter company here operating Bristow. To be honest, as I said, I have zero clue. I have not been here. Okay, let's continue. The ground textures, what impressed me the most, they're even better than most of some of airports I have seen, like I paid 20 euros for. This is really well made. Beautiful, beautiful signs, beautiful textures, colors, and all of these aircrafts, guys, they are not static aircrafts, just so you know. We are using AI aircrafts for this flight. It's say intentions AI ATC we're gonna use for this flight. So this will depart eventually from here. Continue down here, as I said, beautiful ground textures. And also very, very nice taxiway signings. As you can see, beautifully made, very detailed. And this is me. Now don't get me, guys, because I get this for free. I'm totally honest with you. I will always be honest what I think about airports, and you know I'm a sucker for beautiful airports. As I have never been in Aberdeen, but this looks quite beautiful, I say. We can continue down here. All the taxiways looks as they should. And the scenery here, I mean, Scotland is quite nice. Me, 23, come on, man, we don't want to see the airport, right? Are you eager to start the flight, man? This is, I'm gonna showcase the airport which was given to me for free, and I'm actually giving it away. So you have to be patient, my friend. We're gonna check out the airport. There is also more textures, more beautiful fire trucks. And there is as well on the other side, they have also made like industrial zone. Runway looks quite nice. And as I said, textures might not the sharpest one, but I think it looks really nice. Room 7, good evening, welcome on board, nice to see you. Alright guys, this was a little bit of like an early morning flight. We'll be departing very early from this airport. Now what I want to use as well is, let's see the night lighting, because most of the time when you come to an airport, if you bought it, the thing I hate the most, if there is not sufficient lighting at the airport. It has happened a couple of times when you land at night, you know, and there's no light. It's like completely dark close to the terminal. Really hate that. Really hate that. So I'm gonna just rewind the time a little bit. Let's see how the night looks. Here we go. Beautiful nighttime, beautiful lighting of the airport. Yeah, all you actually need. So guys, if you want this airport as well as Roskilde, which you're gonna fly to, you can see the instructions. Enter the raffle at the end of the stream. I will be giving away this airport as well as the Roskilde airport, which we are flying to. Hope you like this little presentation of this airport. And as I said, guys, if you don't win and you also want this airport, there is a link down in the description where it takes you to INI's store, and you can buy it for as as little as €8 or it's £8, something like that. It's not expensive, it's very cheap and very well made. Alright guys, let's go back to our original time. Now we are set to depart at 0537. And as you can see, we are flying Boeing today, guys. We are flying Ryanair IFLY 737 MAX. Martin Zubadi. Guys, also one notice. It's enough if you just type once the Raffle. You are automatically, I can check, guys, if you have been registered. Froome is registered, Fuong is registered, Clifford Landing and Me23 is registered. So you don't have to type it more than once. So don't spam, guys. Whatever I say, don't spam. You are registered if you type the Raffle. Good evening, Martin Zubati. Nice to see you, my friend. Welcome on board and welcome to this flight. Yes, as I said, we are using the Say Intentions AI ATC for this flight. Lots of aircrafts here. I don't know if everybody gonna depart. Nevertheless, let's jump in the cockpit and let's turn up the sound of the simulator. And I'm gonna pause the music, and I already, because yeah, we have quite a presentation now of the airport now beforehand. So what I'm gonna do now, I've already prepared a little bit of the flight. All I need to do is we're gonna start up the aircraft. I have the clearance for our departure, and yeah, so what we need to do now, we're gonna start up the APU. Now this should be a quite short flight. Paul Major, I typed it before Bronco started it. Do I need to type it again? Yeah, but you started before I actually started the Raffle. But you need to type it again, Paul. So you're the only one who have to type it because you were a little bit too fast. Are you going into flight simulation now, Paul? You're gonna fly from this airport. All right, APU seems to be up and running. Okay, let's start APU generators. We need to wait a minute. After that, we're gonna start the APU bleed. It's gonna be quite beautiful morning departure from here. As I said, it looks quite good. It looks quite good. Once again, join the Raffle, guys. Okay, let's start. We can now start the APU blade. And give it a couple of seconds, and we're gonna start the packs. And the valve is open, radius, frequencies are set, flight directors are on. Let's set the anti-collision lights. And we can actually now... Do I turn off the ground power there? What I need to do when you're using GSX for this aircraft, I need to release the ground power. Gonna press, and let's go to additional services, dismiss GPU. Me, myself, minus the slang. Hello, boom. Welcome on board. Me 23, just a simple question, friends. How long will this trip take? This flight will about 1 hour and 20 minutes. When we land down in Roskilde, we're gonna showcase the Roskilde airport as well. It's a much smaller airport than this one. Shouldn't take long, but that airport actually has also the inside of the terminal developed. So we're gonna see a little bit of inside of the Roskilde airport as well. All right, let's go for. There we go. Let's request prepare for pushback and departure. Now let's see. It should be on ground 121.705. Let's ask for push and start from the ATC. Aberdeen ground Ryanair 780 is ready for push and start.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Ryanair 780, pushback approved. Face southeast.
Pushback approved, face southeast, Ryanair 780.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Also the performance now, yeah, you know, I have a monster PC, AMD 9950 X3D together with RTX 4090. I have incredible performance on this airport, but it's not much of a texture if you compare like the, yeah, I built Heathrow or JFK. So I think even on the lower PCs, you should be able to handle it just fine. And it looks, as I said, the sceneries around it, it's beautiful. Alright, we're gonna go with nose left and tail right.
Parking brakes, please.
And okay, let's start up the pumps. Backs off. Releasing the parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
I'm gonna start with the right engine. There we go, motoring is done. Let's put in the fuel. Boomslam, what you said about the conditions Ryanair pilots are subjected to, I agree. It's not their skill, it's just the instructions they follow. Yeah, they got, like, as I said, it's unfair. They say always that the Ryanair pilots land bad. I disagree. Like now, we are gonna land on a very short runway, guys. So those pilots are highly skilled pilots. They mostly fly between regional small airports with the shorter runways and stuff. And they're actually taught and instructed by the company to not be doing like long flares and like smooth touchdowns. They are land firm and steady within the
Please set parking brakes.
what's safe and good, because they learn to land fast, to not be subjected to maybe go rounds and stuff. So that's the reason before why everybody says like, why does the Ryanair pilots always land so badly? That's not the truth.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, beautiful. Let's start engine number 2, or the left one. Yeah, exactly, Frim. There is no time for go-rounds, and the time is money. Indeed, man.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
And also, if you haven't noticed, I do love this aircraft. I really love IFLY, guys. Okay, both engines up and running. Let's go to engine generators. Engine 1 and 2 switches to continuous. Probe heat on. Engine 1 and 2 bleeds are on. Backs to auto. Isolation valve set to auto. APU bleed off. And APU off. There we go. Let's set flaps 5. How has your week been, Bronco? It has been busy, my friend, as every week. But it's been good, man. It's been a good week. There we go. Flaps 5 are set. Elevator trim is set by automatically. Flight controls. Or it's like, don't we have, let's see. Where is this is me and Boeing. What the heck? Anyway, they are working. It's a simulator after all. Auto brakes at the RTO. And LNAV on. Not on intercept heading. I know, we don't have, there is no, so we're not gonna fly with the LNAV in beginning. VNAV, we're gonna use that, because we don't have like a seat for this departure. Auto throttle goes on. Okay. We are all set for taxi. Let's get the taxi clearance from the ground. Aberdeen ground, Ryanair 780, we are ready for taxi.
Ryanair 780, runway 34 taxi via Mike 1.
Runway 34 taxi via Mike 1, Ryanair 780. Taxi lights on. Parking brakes off. Let's roll. Me 23 Bronco, and I'm going to buy gaming laptop to play Microsoft Flight Simulator. Is 4050 RTX with 16 gigabytes of RAM. Do you think it's going to be good? And can I play the game with the mouse, or I need Xbox controller? I wouldn't recommend play with keyboard and mouse. I would at least get an Xbox controller. You would be able to play with the 16 gigabytes of around 4050, but you have to dial down the
Easy 3 Papa Juliet, Type A320 Gate 6, ready for IFR clearance to Gatwick.
Clearance on request. Stand by. Easy 3, Papa Juliet, Aberdeen Dice Airport ground. Information Golf is current. Cleared to London Gatwick. After departure, fly radar vectors, Naxal departure runway 34, initial climb to 4000, departure on 119.055, squawk 5645.
Well, as I said, surroundings are beautiful.
Ryanair 780, contact tower on 118.105. Take care.
Tower on 11.105, Ryanair 780. Thank you, bye-bye. Aberdeen Tower, good evening, Ryanair 780, holding short, runway 34. Good evening, it's morning.
Ryanair 780, Aberdeen Dice Airport Tower, runway 34, winds 320 at 14, cleared for takeoff.
That was a long taxi, I'm exhausted already. Yeah, incredibly long. Clear for takeoff, runway 34, Ryanair 780. Boomside, I will get back to you. I need to take off first. Let's start. Turn off the landing lights. Let's see. And we're gonna set TRRA. Where is that? There we go. TFC on. Okay, my friends. Lock on. Let's go. Engines to 40%. Toga. We didn't get the call-outs. Bye-bye, Scotland.
Ryanair 780, contact departure on 119.055.
Departure on 119.055 around 780. Thank you, bye-bye. Okay, we need to set the autopilot. There we go. I'm gonna switch to frequency. Aberdeen departure, good morning, Ryanair 780, passing 3,300 for 4,000.
Ryanair 780, Aberdeen radar identified. Climb flight level 350, turn right heading 105 vectors to OD mix, then as filed.
That was a lot of instructions. 3,000, flight level 350. There we go, VNAV. Okay, let's respond. Climb flight level 350, turn right heading 105, vectors to odd mix, then as filed around 780. I always say I need a co-pilot. So many things to do during a flight, and when you're alone, switching frequency, switching altitudes, responding to ATC, it gets like quite heavy. Now look at that. Look at that beautiful sunrise. Oh my god. Okay, Boomslang, what is your verdict about Rex Atmos? Because not only the clouds were great, but we even got to experience the delayed departure of Ryanair flight. Yeah, it's a mixed feeling, man. It's a mixed feeling. I think it's while it does look great, but it doesn't look realistic, you know. If you compare to how it looks in real life, it's yeah, I don't get it really. I'm actually, this is without Rex Atmos. This is Flight Simulator 2024. We did a bit of reshade, and it looks absolutely fabulous, guys, if you ask me. Look at that. Me 23, I don't want a high quality settings, so 4K quality. I just want to enjoy the game, nothing more. Then you will be fine.
780, contact Scottish Control on 133.2.
Over to Scottish Control 132.2 Ryanair 780. Thank you, bye bye. Switch the frequency. Scottish Control, good morning, Ryanair 780, passing flight level 150, climbing 350.
Ryanair 780, Scottish Control, identified, morning.
Oh, morning. Martin, I plan to buy the 777 from PMDG, but I am Team Airbus. But 777 seems to be very interesting. If you want to mix up your game, man, I love Airbus as well. But it's an amazing aircraft to fly. If you learn how to fly Airbus, I mean Boeing as well, it's a really good aircraft. And yeah, I love both, so I can strongly recommend it. Thank you very much for a lovely departure. It was a busy departure, man. Martin, the A350 is still my favorite, okay. Clipper landing, if it is Boeing, I'm buying from a ticket just one way. Okay. Bro, me 23 Bronco, how can you talk to the ATC? Well, it's a software I'm using, Say Intentions AI ATC. It follows your flight plan, it follows you where you are, and yeah, you have push the talk button and talk to the ATC, that's it, and it responds. Me 23 Bronco, did you think to play X-Plane 12 one day, and what's the best flight game in your opinion? I have never played the X-Plane, sorry man. And I cannot say because I love Flight Simulator. It's where I started. I started Flight Simulator 2020. Haven't played the X-Plane. So to be honest, I cannot answer that. Never have been in my interest to try X-Plane. But there are people who love X-Plane, who thinks that's superior to Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 and the other way around as well. So it's matter of taste or personal preference, man. Only if I could ban another moderator. Boomsang, do you ever plan on doing a Jet 2 flight in the future? Not per se that I have planned like I have to do a Jet 2 flight, but it could happen, man. It could happen. Is he gonna send us, let me see, we're gonna do like this. Let's clear that. Pomage, you're the only moderator? No, there are two. Froome and Plimpio are the moderators. Me 23, okay, Monko, see you later, we'll catch some sleep. Okay, thank you for joining, good night, and yeah, have a great week, my friend. Also, my friends, don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Always helps your lovely Bronco over here. How many have entered the raffle? Let's see. Four people. There are 4 people in the raffle, guys. Pomage, why am I not the moderator? Been here from the start. I don't know, man. I seriously don't know. Do you want to be a moderator? Because I bribed Bronco with some snooze. Yeah, I'm easy to bribe. Yes, please. Okay. Congratulations, Paul. You are now a moderator. Oh, look at those clouds. Okay, why? Okay, something's happening, guys. Okay, let's see now. Can we do like now? This Boeing is weird, guys. It's so completely different. It's so completely different to Airbus. I actually need to be headed toward oddmix to be able to... Let's see if we get closer to our route. Vuong, can you do Suvarnabhumi Airport again? That's Bangkok, Thailand, right? In due time, man. There are so many requests. I have so many requests. People want me to fly all over the world. I have just recently, not long ago, flown from Thailand, Bangkok, Thailand. So it's gonna take a while, but for sure someday. I cannot make any promises anymore. I said I have even closed down my request channel, which I have on my Discord. Also, guys, if you want to join and chat, join our Discord. The link is down in the description. But yeah, I just cannot make all of those requests. That's the thing. Too many people are asking for different flight routes and where to fly. And yeah, I need like 4 of me. I clone myself to like 4 or 5 people to be able to do all of those flights. Not yet, okay. Damn it. Okay, I just want to warn you guys, this airport where we're gonna land, really short runway. Incredibly short runway. So this is a true Ryanair flight. I say sod off, like they say in England, flaring. We are not gonna flare anything. We're gonna like just do a landing. We're gonna just set it there on the ground and hopefully not too hard of a landing. Basically kiss the runway. I'm gonna wrestle the runway. Do you know, like the wrestlers when they jump from the ropes on another wrestler? That's us today, guys. I don't know what that move is called within the wrestling, when they like climb the ropes and just fly and slam the opponent on the ground. But that's what we are doing. We are not kissing the ground. We are slamming. Frog splash. It is? Seriously? Okay. LNAV is engaged. It's windy today. Yeah, Boomslang. You better hold somebody's hand when we land. Yeah, it's also, I think it's very windy. Let me check the, I need to check the 80s for that. Or a meter, actually. Okay, not wind. We're gonna land on runway 21. Wind is 280 at 10, so we have like 10 knots of wind. Visibility 10. Sky conditions are broken at 4,000 feet. 12 degrees temperature. So it should be quite okay. But as I said, let me show you here. Navigraph charts. I'm gonna pick up our flight here. This is the very small airport we're gonna land at. This is the runway, runway 21. So we're gonna go, we have an approach, there is not even a star for this airport, but there is a route from Impoon, continuing, we're gonna go straight down here and do like straight approach. It's an ILS approach, but the runway is 1500 meters. It's 4,921 feet. It's a quite short runway. If you compare to, let me see, what was this one? 6,407 feet, 1,953 meters, where is EGPD? Yeah, it's not too short, I would say, but it's, yeah, on the shorter side, I would say. Is Heathrow INI bids have good performance when approached? To be honest, in Flight Simulator 2024, I have had never any issues with the Heathrow airports from INI builds. I have made a video, I don't know, there's a video when I depart from INI builds Heathrow. Incredibly smooth. I have been very lucky with the Flight Simulator 2024 to be like having such a good performance. Now, of course, it helps. I have like a new CPU, the best on the market, AMD 9950 X3D, which is the best CPU out there, which handles it like perfectly, as well paired with RTX 4090, 64 gigabytes of RAM, really good internet connection. All those stuff adds to it. So for me, it has never been an issue. Now, one aircraft I really struggle with, and that is A380. From fly-by-wire. That aircraft is incredibly heavy on VRAM. I mean, I'm very close to like, I tried a flight from Dubai, I managed to do it, but I had to put the DLSS on. I usually don't do that. I don't use DLSS for this flight, for instance. But fly-by-wire A380, forget about flying on Ultra from like a dense airport like those, like INI builds Heathrow or JFK. Like, you don't have enough VRAM. I don't have enough VRAM for that. So it's, yeah, depends where you fly from. look at that. It doesn't want to follow the route. It doesn't want to. Come on, man. Okay, finally, we are now on the course. Fong, do you use auto FPS? No, I don't. I don't do that. The only thing I use is built-in dynamic setting, which is built-in auto FPS inside the Flight Simulator 24. And I set it to 60 FPS. I never fly Boeing, but it looks hard. I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's like a matter of getting used to it. If you fly a lot of Airbus, it's different. There's more to it to fly a Boeing than the Airbus, and probably it feels the same way around if you're used to flying Boeing, getting used to Airbus, because they have a little bit different how their bin is set up, how to use the sense and stuff. But it's not hard when you know what to do and when you're like experienced with it. So I wouldn't say that it's hard, but it's like a different experience. Boomslang, have you any plans for buying a face cam? I do own a face cam, but I don't have any plans of bringing it back. Nope, no more face cam. From flying into the sun, what a view. Yeah, agree with you, man. Tordur Sigurjonsson, oh my god. Hello Tordur, you're Icelandic. Man, I love your names, you have such a cool names. Tordur Sigurjonsson, welcome on board, my friend. Big thanks for your video, Bronco. I really like X-Plane 12. It has fantastic lights and atmosphere above cloud, so real, and using auto ortho, it loads in the landscape. Okay, well, to be honest, I don't know anything about the X-Plane 12. Maybe I should check it out, but you know, I have invested so much money into Flight Simulator 2024. it would feel like if I start with X-Plane, like I'm back to square one with all the sceneries. And from what I heard, aren't like the landscape, you have to like buy even the landscape, which is like in Flight Simulator 2024 you have like photogrammetry for free. Tordur, moments in the plane and everything feels so real. That said, I also really like to fly Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, especially IFLY Max and Phoenix. Superb airplanes. Have a nice flight to Denmark. Thank you for your kind words, Tordur. Thank you for joining the stream and chat. Feel free to enter our raffle. We are giving away 2 airports, Aberdeen and Roskilde, which we are flying to. Now, as I said, never looked at X-Plane 12, although I have heard that it has better flight dynamics. The X-Plane 12, everybody who flies X-Plane 12 says that it feels better to fly in X-Plane 12 compared to Microsoft Flight Simulator 24. But I also heard, now this is unconfirmed, I'm not 100% positive, but I think that, as I said, you have to, like, if you want a realistic scenery, the world beneath you, all that stuff, you need to pay for it, like you pay for sceneries like airports and stuff in Flight Simulator 24. And yeah, I don't want to, I said this many times, I don't even want to think about how much money I have put into Flight Simulator 24. It's like incredible amount of money with all the sceneries, airports and stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. What editor did you use? What do you mean by that? I'm not following you. What do you mean by editor? Ah, looks so sharp. What I'm using, man, is reshade. That's what I'm using.
Ryanair 780, Scottish Control, descent coming up in about 20 minutes. Just say the word if you'd like to start down earlier.
Roger that, Ryanair 780. Poeng, no, what program did you use for edit the video?
Ryanair 780, continue climb, flight level 350, advise when ready for descent.
Continue climb, flight level 350, advise when you're ready for descent, Ryanair 780. Now that's the thing for me, the videos, those videos aren't edited.
Ryanair 780, whenever you'd like to descend, flight level 250.
Whenever like descent flight level 250, Ryanair 780. Alright, let's see, are we close to top of descent?
Ryanair 780, descent flight level 250.
Descent to flight level 250, Ryanair 780. Tordur, I understand you. It's rather complicated to use two simulators and expensive. I don't spend much money in XPlane 12. Have a lot of stuff from XP11. Yeah, as you can understand, the same thing comes to me when it comes to Flight Simulator 24. I have lots of stuff, lots of airports which I could just use in Flight Simulator 24, as well as some of the premium airports from I builds when they redone the airports for Flight Simulator 24. You could just buy them at a reduced price, like I think €7, which is quite cheap. So yeah, it will feel like starting all over again, and basically, honestly, I don't even have the time to do that. No worry, Fuong, my English not good. No, don't worry, man. I totally understand everything you say. Other than that, yeah, well, as I said, my videos you see, which are full flight videos, they are not edited. Nothing is edited. It's I press the record from start and end the record where I land and upload the video. That's the thing. I am really bad at editing. I couldn't edit if it just like my life depended on it. Beautiful sky today. Welcome back, Me23. I don't want to skip the landing like last live. Imagine as we were passengers now. Alright. Well, landing should come short. As I said, it's a short flight. We'll be landing within maybe, I would say, 20-30 minutes. So it's a short live stream today, guys. It's a short flight between these two airports which we are giving away. I hope you liked the Aberdeen. I really do enjoy. Also, as I said, it's not up there with the premium airports like JFK or all of those, but it's also priced after that. €8 is like, yeah, totally worth it. I would happily pay even 12-15 euros for these airports. They are well made, well functioning, it looked really beautiful. Love the Aberdeen. Also love Scotland, man. It's beautiful. Alright, we need to calculate our landing, guys. Let's go to show on the route. And I need, let's see, condition.
780, contact Copenhagen Control on 134.68.
Copenhagen on 134.68, Ryanair 780. Thank you for your service. Bye bye. Copenhagen Control, good morning, Ryanair 780 at flight level 300, descending to flight level 250.
Ryanair 780, Copenhagen Control, identified, good morning.
Was that the same guy? It sounded the same. Okay, I need to check the 80s. Let's see, get the 80s for that. Let's see, the wind is 280, still 280 at 10. And the temperature is 12 degrees. QNH 1009. All operable, flap configuration. We're gonna go flap 40 for this one. AC on, AI off, brakes, auto brake. Let's see, auto brake 3. Holy shit, guys. It cannot calculate. It's such a short runway. Oh, look at that. We have like 47 meters available after landing. Jesus, that's gonna be interesting. All right, let's see, flaps 40. And one, nope. One, 4, 2. This is gonna be hairy. See, approach, we do have ILS for runway 21. Let's see, 108.7. That's it. Decision altitude 346. I'll be fine. That'll grow some hair on the passenger chest. What was 346? Ah, that's Barrow. Oh. Alright, we all set. Yeah, any final words, guys? You owe me beer in heaven, Bronco. Alright. I like cheese. Those would be my final words. Okay, man.
Rhino 780, Copenhagen Control, descend flight level 090.
Descend to 090 or RNS 780. I'm gonna shout the brace for impact, guys. It's gonna be a hard landing, short runway. We need to nail it just in the beginning. Very short runway. Aren't you excited? I am. Boom saying frog splash that runner like Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, it's gonna be a frog splash. I don't know who Eddie Guerrero is. I don't know anything about wrestling other than Hulk Hogan. Boom slang, Hulk Hogan was my mom's favorite. Yeah?
Copenhagen Info, Nordic 1718, flight level 330.
Nordic 1718, radar contact.
short toilet break, my friends. I will be right back.
Copenhagen info, Beaufort 958, flight level 380.
Beaufort 958, radar contact.
Hi chat, I'm back. War, aren't we descending? Fong, where are you from? I'm from Sweden. Where are you from? Oh, look at those clouds. MA23 Bronco, are you really 50 years old? Almost. I'm 47 years old, man. Fong, I'm from Thailand. Oh, beautiful country of Thailand. Nice. Tordu Sigurd Jonsson, sorry man. What reshape do you use? My own, homemade, adding some clarity, curves, and a little bit like I took out a little bit of vibrance. So they are my homemade reshade. You're older than my father, I guess. Oh yeah? It is what it is, man. 47 by age. But my head haven't aged like a day since I turned 20. I'm still like almost like a teenager. Boosting, now's the time to call your loud ones.
Copenhagen info, red nose 4453, flight level 330.
53, radar contact.
Oh, look at that. Holy moly. Tanners, hey Tanners, welcome on board. Are you using Beyond ATC? No, this is actually Say Intentions AI ATC I'm using for this flight. Really good. Very impressed. Me, if this is embarrassing for you, don't ask me, no problem. Do you have children? This is not embarrassing. I have children. I have a son who is almost 8 years old. The regulars who have been with me for quite a while knows about this. I mean, it's quite the contrary. I'm proud to be a father. I'll never be embarrassed. It's like the biggest thing that happens to me, like, ever. He actually walked in the room right now. I have to say goodnight to him. I'll be right back with your chat. Okay, had to say goodnight to my son. Is ATC hard? I never use ATC in sim. I would say it's hard. It takes quite some time to get used to it, how to talk to ATC. But practice makes it perfect. I mean, the thing is, what I think about ATC, I love flying with live ATC. Most of the time, I'm flying with the real human ATCs from Vatsim. And it's incredibly fun when you know that you're actually talking to a real person. But at the same time, it's extremely stressful situation, especially on takeoffs and also on landings, because you are all by yourself. I remember, like real pilots, there are two. There's a pilot and there's co-pilot, which share the workload in a cockpit. When you're flying by yourself, you have like a mouse, you have to move around. The first thing you have to do, like use your mouse to move around to find
Copenhagen info, Nordic 52 Juliet, flight level 370.
And there's so many things you have to do at the same time. Sometimes it's like it's extremely stressful situation. Boomstein, hope that Mini Bronco carries your legacy after this flight. He's like a die-hard aviation fan already, my son. He is playing on the Roblox Project Flight every day. It's his favorite game, and he's talking about he's want to be a pilot when he grows up. That is proud. Mark, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. You prefer Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 or X-Plane 12? Some people say that Microsoft Flight Simulator is like game, but X-Plane is more technical. I prefer Flight Simulator 24 because I invested so much time in Flight Simulator 24. I must say I have never tried X-Plane 12. It might be true that what I heard that X-Plane 12 is actually the flight dynamics, aerodynamics, and all about flying. They say that X-Plane 12 is better. Might be true. But since I have invested so much time in Flight Simulator 24 with all the sceneries, payware stuff, aircrafts, it's like, I'm not gonna do that again. What ATC add-on would you recommend? I'm new to flight sim. I mean, the cheaper one you would say is Beyond ATC. It's a cheaper than Say Intentions because it's subscription based. So I would recommend go Beyond ATC at first. Because as I said, it's a one-time fee and you can learn like to handle real ATC by using Beyond ATC. Boomstein, damn, I fly Project Flight as well. Nice. Paul Majors, anyone won anything and just popped up? No, we're gonna finish that after the landing, after the showcase of the airport itself, Roskilde Airport, and I'm gonna say at which time we're gonna finish the raffle, and you're gonna see who won. Danish, are you going to be vectored? I think so. Now I have like complete flight plan. We have ILS for this flight, and it's like maybe gonna be vectored, but maybe just gonna be given and clear to ILS. We're gonna see. But I'm really impressed. I just started using Say Intentions ATC. AI ATC, and I'm so impressed with it, guys. Incredibly impressed how good it is. But it's expensive. I think it's $20 a
Copenhagen
month.
Control, Ryanair 76 Papa Quebec, flight level 360.
Radar contact.
Me-23, how long does it take to land? I think we're gonna land within 20-30 minutes. Danish, what have you set your traffic to? It's maximum. I think it's 11 at Say Intentions. Tordur, it's also very expensive to start. Explain 12. Aircrafts like Thalys and Flight Factor are very expensive. Great airplanes, but cost a lot. Tordur, sceneries are not a problem. Default airports in Explain 12 much better than Max Flight Simulator. Really? Yeah. And Orto is free. Now I'm getting interested, man. I'm getting curious. Hello, Denmark.
Copenhagen info, Ryanair 19 Charlie Lima, flight level 340.
Ryanair 19 Charlie Lima, radar contact.
Mark, I want to learn a little bit of this world, and I know that Max Flightsman has more introducing tutorials than Explain, because I bought it on offer and it doesn't have so much tutorials for beginners. Okay. In my opinion, Explain is better for advanced people. Could be so. As I said, I really don't have an opinion on Explain.
2118. Contact
I haven't tried it.
Control on 126.055.
Fong, how long have you been flying flight sim?
Ryanair 2118.
I would say this is my 5th year.
Copenhagen Control, Ryanair 2118, flight level 360.
Ryanair 2118, radar contact.
Oh, come on, look at that.
Ryanair 780, contact Roskilde approach on 125.53.
Okay, that was for us. Over to Roskilde approach 125.53. Bye bye, Ryanair 780. Let's get approach. Good morning, Ryanair 780. Flight level 090.
Ryanair 780, Roskilde approach identified. Good morning, expect the ILS runway 21 approach into Roskilde.
expect ILS runway 21 approaching to Roskilde Ryanair 780. Pong is INIBITS A350 good. I have Phoenix A320. It's really good. Now it's really good. It has had its issues before, but they have fixed that. I recently flight it last week, and right now it's incredible, man. I would say that is an incredible aircraft, but it's expensive, man. Tordur, I have flown in Flight Simulator for 23 years. First in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2004, then XP11 and now XP12 and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. My god, a real veteran, man. Then you know your flight simulators. ME23, what you use to plan your flights. There is something called SimBrief Flight Planner. That's what I use for planning the flights, and also using Navigraph for charts. They descended us really early now. We are flying like at 9,000 feet like forever now. Fog, is Navigraph necessary? No, I would say no, because with this simulator 24, actually there is a built-in chart. Let me see. You have a built-in flight planner as well. Let's see the charts. Where are the charts? I'm not used to this one. But if I, let's okay, just took that, you can see other charts for this one. Let's say this airport is approach chart. Yeah, so there are 3 charts within the Flight Simulator 2024. But I'm so used to using Navigraph since like forever, so I'm keeping that. But these are really good. These charts is actually, what are they called? It's LiDAR charts, right? It's used by Lufthansa. Pong, how old is your son? He is 7 years old. He's about to turn 8, November 13.
Scandinavian 56 Tango, contact Castrop Tower on 121.83. .83 for Scandinavian 56 Tango.
Are you a real pilot? Asks Kwong. I wish, man. No, I'm not. I'm not a real pilot. Me23, do you want your son to become a pilot? I want my son to become whatever he wants to become. I'm gonna support him.
Ryanair 780, descend altitude 4000, turn left, heading 060 vectors for the ILS, runway 21 approach.
Descend altitude 4000, turn left, heading 060 vectors for the ILS, runway 21 approach, Ryanair 780. Okay guys, we're gonna be vectored in. Thunders, looks like there's no other traffic other than you. No, not in close proximity. There is. Can you see? There are actually 3 aircrafts over there. But this is a very small airport we are landing on. We are not heading to Copenhagen. We are headed to Roskilde Airport. 4 aircrafts. We are very close. Copenhagen Airport is just a couple of miles from here, so it's very close to the big international airport. Paul, Bronco is enough traffic. Fong, very good father. Thanks, man. I will support him whatever he wants to be, as I said. Ah, this looks so good. I cannot just... yeah. Make way for the 780. Okay guys, it's gonna be focused now on the flight, so I may not respond to chat. Landing lights on. We still have continuous. Ah, it can be that. Let's say auto brake is set to max. That's what we need. This is the part that's been an honor flying with you all.
Ryanair 780, turn right, heading 085.
Right, heading 085, Ryanair 780.
Ryanair 780, 8 miles from Malix, turn right heading 140, descend altitude 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 21 approach.
The right heading 140, descend altitude 3000 until established on the localizer, clear for ILS runway 21 approach, Ryanair 780.
Ryanair 780, contact Roskilde Tower on 118.905.
Roskilde Tower 118.905, Ryanair 780. Roskilde Tower, good morning, Ryanair 780, established ILS, runway 21.
Ryanair 780, Roskilde Tower, roger. Continue approach runway 21.
Continue approach runway 21, Ryanair 780.
Ryanair 780, winds 260 at 10. Runway 21, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 21, Ryanair 780. Right, fully established, runway 21, fully configured for landing. Go around altitude is 2000, so we're gonna set that. Runway heading is 207. And we're ready for landing, guys. Tensions ATC is incredible, guys. Did you see that vectoring? And the voices are so incredibly realistic. I can't say enough how good that is. It hardly feels like you are like flying with AI. It's just, oh, look at that view. Oh my god. Now, is that real or is that real? Okay, here we go. We have a crosswind. See how we manage that. We need like to settle down immediately at the beginning of the runway. It's a short runway. Woo. No pressure. No pressure. Winds are shifting all the time a little bit. Look at that. This will not be an easy landing. Autopilot off. Ooh. Whoa!
50, 40, 30.
Go around. Ryanair 780, go around.
Don't sink.
What happens now? I can do anything. I can do anything with the aircraft. Ryanair 780, go around. ATC disconnected. Woo! Okay. We need to fly with the heading selector. We're gonna do it. Gonna fly manually, guys. I think that we broke down the ATC. ATC be like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay, we're gonna do it again, guys. We're gonna do it manually since ATC isn't with us. Let's go to altitude 3000. Muhammad Suleimano, go round. Yes, it was a go round, man. Roskilde Tower, Ryanair 780. Doesn't work. He gave up. Alright, so we're gonna connect with this one and we're gonna go to, gonna do it ourselves basically. How much fuel do we have? Using reserve fuel. Okay, we only have one landing, guys. We only have one landing. As I said, this is an interesting one. Mohammed, do you remember me on the flight Azerbaijan Airlines Airbus A320? Sorry man, it must be a long time ago. I actually don't. Well, we get to catch some more incredible views. Okay, we at least have VNAV.
$2,500.
Let's slow down. I should have pulled up the gear, I forgot that. I should have pulled up the gear. Nevertheless, here we go. It's quite steep right turn. You're gonna do it nice and slow. Gonna slow down. ATC doesn't work.
$2,500.
How much fuel do we have? 1.9? Okay, guys. We have one shot at this. Okay, let's arm the approach.
$2,500.
Okay, localizer is captured. I need to be more gentle with my side stick. I was overdoing it on the first attempt. Okay, what's the, let's see. I need to set the heading to 07. Doesn't capture it. What's happening?
2,500.
Yeah, it's captured now. Okay, let's drop the...
2,500.
There we go. Okay, once again we are fully established on the localizer. Fully configured. I still have say intentions AI ATC running. Let's see if it recognizes if we land. Maybe we get instructions to taxi to our ramp. But it just didn't respond to me after we did a go run. Nothing happened. Maybe it's not built in yet. I don't know. IChem E. Hello IChem. I'm new. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, man. Welcome on board. Thank you for your support. Appreciate it. Lots of action tonight. Check the spoilers. Spoilers are armed, man. Speed brake ride, armored spoilers, everything. We are set up. Oh, look at that crazy side wind, 27 knots. Oh, and I'm not used to flying a Boeing. Never a dull moment, nope. Never a dull moment. I mean, all is fine flying Boeing 737 when it's like calm winds or like perfect winds. We are doing crosswind landings and like, my god.
1,000.
On a really short runway. I'm gonna slam it down. Final check of side views. Beautiful, beautiful surroundings of Roskilde, Denmark. All right, do or die. Autopilot off.
Glide slow.
50. 40.
Glide slow.
30. 20. 10.
Brake, 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 brake. Brake, brake. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ladies and gentlemen, that was quite a smooth landing and welcome to Roskilde, Denmark. "262 feet per minute, I take that. That's how you do it, Ryanair style."
Ryanair 780, taxi to apron at your discretion. Stay with me.
Now he wakes up. Taxi to apron at my discretion, Ryanair 780. Okay guys, we made it.
Ryanair 780, Roger. Taxi to apron at your discretion. Stay with me.
Roger that, Ryanair 780. Bronco, you might need to call for a cleaning crew. I need to clean my pants as well here. My god, that was hairy. I flared. It's like built in my head. It felt like I landed a little bit late, but it was enough. I was scared that we will run out of runway since we had to use like maximum brake. But yeah, we are finally here in Roskilde, Denmark. Another airport scenery made by Aura Scenery, which provided us for this stream. So yeah, this is also an airport. The wings the Raffle today. It's gonna win both of these airports. Now this is more of a GA aircraft airport. I would say it's you will see there are no gates. There's only like apron for like small aircraft. And it's yeah, it's once again it's made for Flight Simulator 2020. Let me just clear out these landing lights off. Let's turn on the taxi lights and let's start the APU. I focus a little bit more now with small gentle movements with the side stick. Much better landing, much better. Okay, we need to, let's see, how do we taxi here? Let's see, we're gonna continue. There's another, we're gonna cross another runway over here. Paul Major, are we flying back? No, this will be the end of the stream. It's only one way. I'm gonna showcase this airport as well, because it's part of the Raffle. We are cleared right, cleared left. Let's cross. I don't have path for the whole cabin. Oh man, I love the sounds of the IFLY 737. I must say I love this aircraft. It's very close to Phoenix. It's very close, I must say. Still a couple of things. I don't know if it's a bug or me maybe not being good enough flying it. But yeah, I really like how it feels in the hands. I really love how it sounds. CFL, how much is this can of pixels? I don't remember, is it 60, 70 euros? It's full price. It might not be working now. What do you mean by that? Okay, here's the apron. Is there like GS6 working here? I need to set the APU blade. Let me see if the GSX works for this airport. Parking. Nope. Let's go with Aviator. Number one should be, yeah, there it is. Wake up! Don't you see me? Nope. I guess we shouldn't be like Parking brake set. Okay, we have APU running. Let's start APU generator. I should have tried that first. Switch off the engines. And let's see if we can deboard passengers, if that works. Oh, I think... No, we cannot do that. We cannot start... yeah. It's our... Alright. Last thing we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna check out the Roskilde airport. When the giveaway, after this, as soon as I've finished, I'm gonna show you just a little bit briefly this airport. This is as you said there, thank you Cruz, Roskilde is a GA airport. It is on the Copenhagen airport though, and there is also a lot of flights goes there. Yeah, it's a very small airport. Usually Ryanair doesn't fly here, but it's a part of the giveaway which we received from the developer. Thank you for that, Aura Scenery. And this airport is actually also have the interiors modeled. Okay, it's a little bit too fast. Just let me check. Need to go a little bit. There we go. A little bit slower. As I said, they have also modeled the interior, which looks quite nice. I would say it's quite okay. Not the best, not the worst. And as I said, it's a free airport for me. And if you want to buy it, if you're flying a lot of GA aircraft, want to fly from Roskilde close to Copenhagen, it costs only €8. You can find it on iBuild store. There's a link in my description as well if you don't win it. Quite a lot of additional textures like buses and stuff. Really liking this. There we go. There's a fire truck in the airport. Yeah, so it's a small, nice GA airport aircraft. Thank you so much for subscribing, Jocelyn. Also, thank you, Appy, for subscribing. Thank you so much, my friends. Yeah, so as I said, the difference from last airport, taxiways or the roads, would you call it? I mean, the markings are really good. What I don't like when it looks very clean. That's maybe a little bit of minus. If you check, like the runway is also, which we landed on. This is quite nice when you have like crackled like asphalt in the here. It looks really, really realistic and nice. But when you get to the runway, it looks like nobody has ever landed on it. So I would say, nah, that's a little bit of minus. I really like when they look realistic and used. There's like not a single anything on the runway. Completely like, yeah, very clean. Almost looks like it's, yeah, it doesn't look so realistic. Other than that, it's a nice small airport, as I said. Not as detailed as Aberdeen Airport, but it's okay. So guys, with this, we're gonna end the raffle. Thank you very much. Happy, you like it dirty? Yes, I like it dirty. This apron though, look, listen, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. There's like, it's not perfect, it's like crackles, it's dirt here and there. You can see like stains and stuff. It makes it look like much more realistic when it looks like that. Adds a little bit more immersion to it. Nice small parking. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Alright. I'm gonna stop the raffle now. Thank you for joining the raffle. Let me see what's the actual command. This is my very first time I'm doing the giveaway, so bear with me, my friends. What's the command? I need to end. Where it is. Giveaway. I need to close the raffle. Okay, last time, 3, 2, 1. If you don't want to be, we are closing the raffle now. And the raffle is closed. Let me go to my dashboard. And let's see, we have 8 tickets submitted. And we're gonna pick a winner right now. And the winner is Cliff Landing. My dear friend, you won. You're gonna be submitted the keys. I will send you the keys via Discord. Yeah, you won. You won. I can show you here. It's made rigged. No, it's not rigged. I can. You just pick. I can do this in real time. This is how it works. You see how many have entered the raffle. It's like 8 people have entered. Then you pick a winner, and it picks automatically among some of these 8 people, and it shows you. I cannot by myself pick a winner. It's impossible. The software does that. So nope, it isn't rigged. Anyway, congratulations. Do it again just to make. No, that's the end of it. Also, as I said, it's not that expensive. If you want these AirPods, my friends, look down in my stream description, there are links to it, to Iron Eye store. You can, yeah, it's not that much, 8 euros per airport, and yeah. Big thank you for being with me on the stream, my friends. Appreciate the support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining the raffle. Hopefully we can do this once again. It was really fun. Really beautiful airports. Big thank you to Aura Scenery as well. Thank you, very kind of you to submit these airports, and yeah, making it able for you to win. But just in time for my birthday. No way. You had a birthday? Congratulations, man. Congratulations. What a present. 2 airports. Finally gonna fly out of that Cluj. Yes, fly somewhere else. My dear friend, thank you so much once again for joining me. Next stream will be next weekend. Not really sure if it's gonna be on Saturday or on Sunday. I have a quite busy weekend, so I'm gonna decide later in the week. If you want to know, join my Discord. It's down in the stream description. I'm gonna announce my flight there, when it's gonna be. And yeah, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, enjoy the flights, enjoy the stream, hit the subscribe button as well. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a great night, my friends, and have a great week, and I catch you next weekend. And once again, clear for landing. Congratulations on the 2 new airports. And everybody else, thank you for participating, and thank you for your support. I will see you on next week. Bye bye, my friends. Adios, arrivederci. God kväll, som de säger i Sverige.
Default short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Quebec.
United 256, wind 0108, where we run right for the takeoff. Left takeoff 1 right, United 256.